Damn, I'm cute.
You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kind of like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down.
Good morning. Welcome to what I ate in a day. So I'm getting ready to have my coffee. This morning I'm having the Sigmatic mushroom coffee with lion's mane and chaga. So I just put my little packet in here and then I'm just gonna add some hot water. All right, that's all dissolved. And lately I've just been using the nut pod creamer. It's just basic. I hear a lot of people say they don't like it, but I don't really mind it at all. I think it's fine. So I haven't used this yet, but it's the Natural Bliss, and it's just their version of like a non-dairy half and half. So it's half coconut cream, half almond milk, 0 grams of sugar if you guys are worried about that. And yeah, so I got that too because I like my sweeteners, my creamers. I like my creamers unsweetened these days. Oh, this is not creamy enough. I need some more creamer. See? Nut pods on deck. Like, they were on sale at Whole Foods. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll take one more of those because I know I'm running low. And then I went to a different store and saw this half and half. So I was like, okay, alrighty, fine. Pull my leg. I need more creamers. If you've been watching for a long time, you know I love the Sigmatic mushroom coffee with lion's mane and chaga. Lion's mane gives me that laser focus that I need because I'm a space cadet, and chaga is really good for my immune system because I'm in yoga teacher training right now, and it's basically like being in daycare. People have the flu, they're over in their little corners. I'm trying not to breathe their air, so anything that I can do that's natural to try to keep their mess at bay, I'm gonna do. And I do like to switch out for the mushroom matcha, which is so freaking good. It has ginger in it, so it gives you a bit of a bite and just that warmness in the back of your throat. It does have astragalus, which is an adaptogen in it, so I absolutely love that. It's a more sustained energy, matcha is for me personally, than coffee. And if you watch my most recent nighttime routine, or really any video where I vlog at night, you know that I love the reishi hot cocoa. It's my favorite. It's the first thing that I ever tried from Sigmatic. I bought it at Sprouts and I was obsessed from that point on. They put all 3 of these items into a starter kit. My favorite items. I swear they're tapping my brain, guys. I say I love all 3 of these. They're a starter kit. I use their products as a mask. They come out with skincare. We're so in tune, Sigmatic and I. So I want to thank them for sponsoring this video, even though you guys know I use this stuff all the time. Lately, I've been using the mushroom coffee, but the ground version. I like to use it in a French press. I think it tastes better iced when it sits in the fridge for a couple of days. It gets better every single day, but it's the same thing as this one. I go back and forth depending on how busy I am and, you know, whatever my brain wants to do. But they put all of that together in a package with a Sigmatic bag. How cute is this? And it has a zipper. I hate when things roll all over my car because I drive like a bat out of HE double hockey sticks. So sometimes my things go a-flying. So it's nice to have a zipper. But I'll put a link down below to the starter kit. A little birdie told me they might be having a sale, but you didn't hear it from me. And the people that already order and love Sigmatic, I was able to get an awesome discount code for you to use on a continuous basis, not just your first time. So now you don't have to do that sneaky thing where you use a different email to get a discount. So I'll put all of that information down below. Again, thanks to Sigmatic for always being so awesome to me, supporting the channel, and making just really great, tasty, functional products. So I have a vocal lesson in a little bit, so I'm gonna whip up a quick, I don't know if it's technically a quiche. I think it's technically a crustless quiche because a frittata starts on the stove and then goes into the oven, pretty sure. So a crustless quiche, I've made these in the past in my my muffin tin meals video. I love that video. There's so many cute meals in the muffin tin meals video. But I've made a version of this, but it had chickpea flour. So So you guys know I'm yoga teacher training. Everyone keeps going to Starbucks and getting these little egg bites. They're called like Sous Vide or something like that eggs. And obviously I can't get them, but I was like, how convenient would that be to just be able to grab like a couple little mini quiches in the morning, warm them up. They'll be room temperature by the time we're done with our morning practice, and I can have like a little Starbucks egg bite too. But I didn't want to make them out of the chickpea. Those were very good, but I just prefer a little bit more protein, especially right after a really like vigorous vinyasa practice. So I just kind of made it up in my head. I was like, tofu, if you do this, it'll set. So I've made this a few times. This is not like a recipe, but you can see basically what I use. And then I'm gonna pop them in the oven. They take about 40 minutes. My voice lesson is an hour, so I'll pull them out right before I finish my lesson, and they'll be ready for me to eat right after. This time around, I'm just making 4 bites. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in half a block of tofu, mushroom seasoning from Trader Joe's, onion seasoning from Trader Joe's, some garlic from Trader Joe's, about 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, a little bit of turmeric, salt and pepper to taste. As I start to blend it, I'll add anywhere from 2 to 6 tablespoons of water, depending on how liquidy my tofu is. I'm gonna take that out of the bowl and mix it with my sauteed veggies. I'm just using a bell pepper that I roasted up a bit and then chopped, some spinach and some garlic. I'm also gonna use some vegan Parmesan cheese. This one is from Violife. I also really love the one from Follow Your Heart. I'm gonna mix the batter and the veggies together, put them in a tin with half of the cheese, and then top them with the remainder of the cheese, pop them into the oven in a baking pan that has just a bit of water at the bottom so that they don't burn and they stay kind of moist and eggy, and check on them later. These smell insane. Insane. What's that song, Insane in the Membrane? I really like these because they stick together really well. They have a good amount of protein, a little bit of veg in there. They're seasoned so well. I've been having these for a few days, so this is a pretend taste test. Just kidding, I haven't even tried it. Now you can be trendy like your friends and have some pretend Starbucks eggy bites. I swear, everyone's been talking about those bites. And they're just so good. Super filling. I usually take 2, but I leave them in the little silicone things. And I just take 2 of them to school in my little lunchbox. These are really good. I don't know if they would set up in like a big pie tin or not, like to make a big proper quiche. They might if you put it inside of a crust. It may stay together, but they just look so like, I don't know, like eggs. Look, can you see that? You see? The other ones were very good. They were a bit more bready, the chickpea ones, but these ones are like egg. I searched high and low all over Austin for black salt to make them have that like signature eggy taste. I couldn't find it. The one place I found, it was a spice shop. They had black salt, but it was lava black salt, which is totally different than the other black salt, which is like a juniper black salt that gives that eggy sulfury taste. No one had it. They said they had it for a small time, but it was a limited run, and I was kind of making these on the go. But just with the seasonings I used from Trader Joe's, it gave them a really nice savory taste. And I think it was the mushroom one because it has a very like umami deep flavor. So they just taste like savory little tofu bites. Maybe not so eggy, but if you add black salt, if you can find it and have it in time, then it would definitely work out. But yeah, they're so good. And they don't like, you pull them out the thing, they just crumble. Like here's the other one. They just stick together really well. I hope some of you guys try this out because it's good. Sipping on my coffee. Remember that time I said I was like a high coffee, zero fucks vegan? I still feel that. Like in my soul. I feel like I need it on a t-shirt. My boobies look good today, right? Don't they look good? Blessings all around. Just stabbing a sweet potato. I like to cook my sweet potatoes in the microwave because it takes 5 minutes instead of 30 minutes. And I like fast. So everyone keeps telling me I'm gonna die from the microwave. But if I listened to the internet, I would have died years ago. So, oh, it smells sweet. I love the Trader Joe's sweet potatoes. They're just so good. I'm gonna put this in the microwave for probably about 5 minutes. 5 to 6 minutes, that should do it. And then we're gonna top it with something so good. This is my microwave. Microphone. I always ruin my own jokes. This probably seems weird to most of you, but I love Chipotle hot sauce. The kind that you can get at Chipotle, like that's by the drinks, with avocado, with some lemon, some salt, some garlic. And so good. And a little side of Bubby's spicy sauerkraut. It's so good. So I did get quite a few messages on the last video I did about gut health, which I still eat pretty much the same way. As you can see, at least one meal is like similar to a roll of 5 plate. This doesn't have any greens, but it has the cooked veg, healthy fat, something fermented. It doesn't have a protein with it. A lot of people are asking me how to tell if like your sauerkraut is raw or not raw, but fermented, which is technically not cooked. It'll say it on the bag, and usually how you can tell is like on here it says fermented with naturally present cultures. It'll say fermented on there somewhere, or it'll say live or something like that. So Bubby's is a good brand. Oh, there's so many. I don't know. It's usually in the refrigerated section, and it's usually not the store brand. The store brand ones are usually not fermented. But you guys can always just send me a picture on Instagram, and I get back to you pretty quickly telling you if it's fermented or not. So just look on there to see if it says like natural cultures. This one says naturally fermented. So just look for that kind of thing on the jar. Kraut, beets, and kimchi are probably my top 3 ferments. And then just for general like gut health, like you'll see in my smoothie later, I'll put some drinkable yogurt in it for extra probiotics and prebiotics, because a good mix of both. Anyway, I don't know everything. I just know what the professionals tell me, and it's been helping. So yeah, I'm gonna eat my sweet potato. Drop my sweet potato all over the counter actually, with avocado. So good. Try it. Don't knock it till you try it. I mean, you can put your maple syrup and cinnamon, which that's delicious also, but this is also good. Find yourself a savory option. Sometimes they're just good like baked, and then you can put the hot sauce and dip it in the avocado. That's good too, but like I said, microwave, fast, good for me. I have like a major sweet tooth, so I'm having a smoothie bowl. I'm using my bougie protein powder from Moon Juice. I love this stuff. It's kind of chalky and annoying, but I like it. And this stuff that I got at Trader Joe's, have you seen this? This is new, unsweetened almond, cashew, and macadamia nut beverage, not milk. because people are really sensitive about what us vegans call milk, you know. So I have some strawberries, bananas, some forager yogurt drink, and my protein. And that, you see how my protein's like blue in there? It turns blue. It's magical. That's why I like it, even though it's chalky and weird. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this up. By the way, I did not finish my eggy bites. I only ate one of them. And I'm gonna save the other one for tomorrow. They last really well in the fridge. I just have it wrapped up. And I'm just gonna put a couple of squirts of mint CBD oil. So yeah, I just like CBD. This is the one that I'm using at the moment. I get it at my local health food shop, just the co-op that I'm part owner of. I go down there and get it, and it's really affordable when they do their owner's appreciation sales. I'm gonna go blend this. Smoothie bowl. You've seen these before, all over the internet. My friend made me this granola. It's so good. It's supposed to be like a banana nut loaf or something, and has like nuts, a little bit of chocolate, like some real chunky clusters. Just been thinking about selling it at farmers markets, so if she does, I'll let you know. You know what a smoothie bowl looks like. You know what it tastes like. Sometimes when you just have a sweet tooth at dinner, make a nice protein smoothie bowl. That's real nice. Pumpkin seeds, banana, shredded coconut, chia seeds, and granola. It's really cold because, well, it's frozen. And also because the mint, the CBD oil I'm using is mint flavor. So it has that like extra cooling after coolness. And it went from pink to purple because my magic protein powder. This is legit the best kind of dinner dessert. This stuff is good too. The Trader Joe's stuff, really good. So interesting. I'll probably have a hot cocoa later, but that's not what I eat in a day. That's what I drink in a day, and I don't make those videos. So if you want to try 4 Sigmatic, if you've been wanting to and didn't know what was good, try out the starter pack. I'll link it down below. If you're an avid 4 Sigmatic lover, if you live life on shrooms like me, I have a discount code for you down below. And until next time, remember to keep an open mind, keep an open heart, practice unconditional compassion, but don't take shit from anyone. I love you guys endlessly, and I hope you love yourselves even more. I'll talk to you really soon. Bye.